ओके. SAP GUI लॉगिन पॅड झालं का तुमच्या इथे इन्स्टॉल?
नाही, सुप्रिया मॅम मला हेल्प करणार आहे टेनी डेस्क वरनं.
ओके, ठीक आहे. ठीक आहे, आजच्या पण सेशनला मी काय करणार आहे, जस्ट एक ओव्हरऑल आयडियाज देणार आहे आज सुद्धा SAP स्क्रीन बद्दल. आणि आपण जस्ट एक SAP PPचा ओव्हरव्ह्यू पाहूया की एक्झॅक्टली काय कंटेंट असतो, आपला सिलेबस काय आहे, आपण काय काय शिकणार आहोत, आणि कन्सल्टिंग फील्ड मधले कोणकोणत्या प्रकारचे जॉब असतात. SAP केल्यानंतर आपल्याला कोणकोणते फील्ड एक्सप्लोर करता येतात. एक्सप्लोर इन द सेन्स आपल्याला तिथे जॉबची ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी राहते. आपण जस्ट एक SAPचा तो भाग पण पाहूया. आणि मग ज्यावेळी उद्या तुम्ही वेळ असेल तर शक्यतो इन्स्टॉल करून घ्या सुप्रियाची मदत घेऊन, म्हणजे जेणेकरून मग उद्यापासून आपण SAP PPचा स्पेसिफिक जो काही सिलेबस आहे तो चालू करूया. ठीक आहे.
हो हो हो.
ओके. स्क्रीन दिसते का मला तेवढं सांगा फक्त. दिसते स्क्रीन?
हो दिसते.
ओके, ठीक. ओके, हे 2 मिनिटं मला हे.
सुप्रिया मॅमचा मला मेसेज येतोय, त्यांना मला हे पाठवायचं, एनी डेस्कचा ऍसेस पाठवायचं.
काय करायचंय?
एनी डेस्कचा ऍसेस मागतायत ते.
हा, मला नाही कळालं. एनी डेस्क काय आहे? ऍप आहे का?
हा.
बर, मग मला काय कल्पना नाही त्याच्याबद्दल. जर तसं काय असेल तर मग तिला म्हणा की उद्या उद्या वगैरे जर तुम्हाला वेळ असेल तर तुम्ही उद्या कनेक्ट करा तिच्याशी. आपण आज कंटिन्यू करू. आजच्या सेशनला असं तसं तुम्हाला म्हणजे लॉग इन असावं याची गरज नाहीये, कारण आज पण इंट्रोडक्शन सेशन आहे. जस्ट एक SAPचा मी जस्ट PP क्लिअर करणार आहे तुम्हाला काय एक्झॅक्टली आहे. ठीक आहे. तिला तसा मेसेज करा की उद्या कनेक्ट
हो,
वगैरे.
ठीक आहे.
ओके, इंट्रोडक्शन चालू. आपण कालच्या सेशनला R/3 आर्किटेक्चर पाहिलं, पासवर्ड कसे सेट करतात ते पाहिलं. देन मल्टिपल युजर जर एकच SAP पासवर्ड वापरत असेल, SAP लॉग इन ID वापरत असेल, सो त्या केसमध्ये त्याचं इंटरप्ट डिस्कनेक्ट होतं आणि आपला लॉग इन तुम्ही लॉग इन करू शकता. आपण SAP स्क्रीनचे एलिमेंट्स पाहिले की काय एक्झॅक्टली असतात, कुठे SAP इझी ऍक्सेस मेन्यू हा पूर्णपणे स्क्रीन असते. आपण नॅव्हिगेट कसं करतो आपल्या पर्टिक्युलर जे काही फोल्डर्स वगैरे राहतात, जसं की लॉजिस्टिक आहे आपलं, आपल्या रिलेटेड जे काही सर्व ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स वगैरे म्हणा जे काही आहेत, ते सगळं आपण लॉजिस्टिक्स मधून पाहतो. त्याच्यानंतर आपण काल SPRO मध्ये जाऊन, इथे कमांड बार मध्ये जाऊन आपण SPRO म्हणून एक ट्रान्झॅक्शन ट्रान्झॅक्शन टी कोड आपण टाकला. टी कोड म्हणजे ट्रान्झॅक्शन कोड, त्याला आपण स्मॉट म्हणजे शॉर्ट फॉर्म मध्ये आपण त्याला टी कोड म्हणतो. सो इथे मी SPRO टाकला, त्याच्यानंतर तुम्हाला दाखवलं की कॉन्फिगरेशनची विंडो ओपन झालेली, जिथे आपण आपल्या मॉड्यूल स्पेसिफिक कॉन्फिगरेशन्स करतो. म्हणजे जसं की SAP PP वाला PP चे कॉन्फिगरेशन्स करेल, SD पर्सन विल हिज SD पर्सन विल कॉन्फिगर the part from SD side, similarly MM, then FICO, other modules. A consultant will configure their area. Okay. Then we have seen how we can customize the screen layout. That part we have seen. Apart from this, basic access to SAPs here. SAP तुम्ही SAP लॉग इन वगैरे केल्यानंतर जनरली जे स्टँडर्ड मेनू बार वगैरे राहतात ते कसं तुम्ही ऍक्सेस करतो आपण ते पाहूया आज. तुम्हाला ते हे करेन. देन नंतर आपण ही पूर्ण टर्मिनॉलॉजी पाहिली की कशाला काय म्हणतात. मेन्यू टूलबार इथे राहतात पूर्णपणे हा एरियामध्ये पूर्ण, आणि त्यातल्या त्यात हा असतो कमांड बार, कमांड फील्ड असतो, इथे आपण जनरली
हम्म.
कमांड देतो. देन ऍप्लिकेशन टूलबार वगैरे राहतात हे सगळे HR रिलेटेड. नॅव्हिगेशन एरिया हा पूर्णपणे आहे. आणि हे स्टँडर्ड टूलबार जसं की बायनॅक्युलर असतं, प्रिंटिंगचं ऑप्शन आहे. देन नवीन एखादं सेशन तुम्हाला ओपन करायचं असेल ते पण आपण काल पाहिलं.
न्यू
अशा
सेशन.
पद्धतीने आपण SAP स्क्रीनला नॅव्हिगेट करतो. रनिंग मल्टिपल सेशन्स वगैरे सांगितलं मी काल तुम्हाला. त्याच्यानंतर व्ह्यूविंग करंट सेशन, जर समजा एखादी स्क्रीन चालू आहे देन तुम्ही स्लॅश ओ करून दुसरा स्क्रीन मध्ये न्यू ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स ओपन करू शकता. देन स्लॅश एन केल्यानंतर एक्झिस्टिंग ट्रान्झॅक्शन will replace by the new transaction that you are putting in front of slash n. ओके. देन आफ्टर त्याच्यानंतर म्हणजे हे अल्ट टॅब वगैरे तर आहे ते करून आपण जनरली आपण आपल्या केसमध्ये कसं लॅपटॉप वरती वगैरे यूज करतो तसं तुम्ही SAP ला मध्ये जाऊन इथे समजा मी गेलो आणि इथे जर समजा मी दुसरी एखादी स्क्रीन ओपन केली इथे, राईट, आणि आता मला पहिल्या स्क्रीनवरती यायचं आहे, मी अल्ट टॅब दाबलं की हे पूर्ण नॅव्हिगेट वगैरे होतं. तसंच त्यांनी सांगितलेलं आहे. सॉरी. त्याच्यानंतर बेसिक लॉग ऑफ वगैरे राहतं. बेसिक लॉग ऑफ जर तुम्हाला करायचं असेल तर /NEX, तर जे इथं समजा मी या स्क्रीनला आहे, राईट, /NEX दिला की पूर्णपणे स्क्रीन लॉग ऑफ झाली. म्हणजे जेवढे काही त्याचे लॉग होते सगळे पूर्णपणे गेले. नंतर मग मला परत लॉग इन करायचंय. लॉग इन केल्यानंतर करताना मला या स्क्रीनवरती मला हे हा आपला क्लायंट असतो. असे वर्क एन्व्हायरमेंट मध्ये खूप क्लायंट असतात. क्लायंट इन द सेन्स सर्व्हर असं आपण म्हणूया. आणि प्रोडक्शन सर्व्हर जो असतो तो ऑफिस आपल्या आपल्या ऑर्गनायझेशन मध्ये जनरली क्लायंट 100 राहतो. क्लायंट 100. मग प्रत्येक युजर आपापले युजर क्रेडेन्शियल्स वगैरे टाकतो. आता माझ्या केसमध्ये आणि तुमच्या केसमध्ये पण हा सेम युजर राहील. आणि पासवर्ड आपल्याला 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 आणि 0. ओके. एंटर केलं, SAP स्क्रीन चालू झाली. ओके. काल मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं कशा पद्धतीने आपण ओपन वगैरे करतो. फोल्डर फेवरेट मध्ये आपण ट्रान्झॅक्शन ऍड करतो आणि हे सगळे आपण त्या फोल्डरमध्ये नवीन क्रिएट करतो. जसं की स्टॉक ओव्हरव्ह्यू, मटेरियल डॉक्युमेंट लिस्ट तुम्हाला काल दाखवलं मी. आता जे लॉग ऑफ वगैरे म्हणतोय मी नाही का, आता /NEX करून पण बघितलं. देन वी हॅव अनदर ऑप्शन where you can
System
just
log
click
off.
over here and do the log off. Okay. And one more thing, like here also, if you close this, system will ask you whether you want to log off. If you click on yes, so all the sessions of the SAP screen will get turned off, and you will see, no, I mean, you are logged out of the SAP screen. Okay. I'm clicking on. Okay. त्याच्यानंतर हे जसं मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं /NEX जो आहे शॉर्ट फॉर्म वगैरे आहे. त्याच्यानंतर त्यांनी सुद्धा तुम्ही तुमच्याकडे किती जरी स्क्रीन मल्टिपल ओपन जरी असतील 10-12, जनरली 6 स्क्रीन अलाउड असतात. 6 स्क्रीनच्या वरती तुम्हाला SAP एक हे देते की याच्यापेक्षा जास्त तुम्ही ओपन करू शकत नाही. ओके. मग त्या केसमध्ये तुम्ही समजा 5व्या स्क्रीनवरती एखादं ट्रान्झॅक्शन करत आहात आणि तुम्हाला मे बी यू नीड टू जस्ट कम आउट ऑफ ऑल दी SAP स्क्रीन. Maybe at that time you just entered /NEX the command field. Okay. So you will be out of your all session will get closed, and your SAP system will get logged off. Okay. Then SAP आयकॉन स्क्रीन लेआउट वगैरे आहे. आता जनरली हे पूर्णपणे आहे. आता जसं जसं आपण हे करू, जसं जसं आपली प्रॅक्टिस वगैरे होईल ट्रान्झॅक्शन डेटावरची, म्हणजे हे इथेच येतं. तुम्ही ह्या बाजूला ग्रीन हे पाहताय. देन दिस पेज लॉग ऑफ हा पण आहे. देन पेज अप आहे, फर्स्ट पेज आहे, प्रिव्हियस पेज आहे आणि एकदम नेक्स्ट पेज आहे. आणि हे मला वाटतं लास्ट पेज आहे. ओके. देन दिस इज फॉर दी क्रिएट न्यू सेशन. ओके. सो ऑल दीज आयकॉन्स आर देअर. इव्हन तुम्ही हे फेवरेट केलेलं आहे तर डिलीट फेवरेट करू शकता. अजून एखादं फेवरेट ऍड टू फेवरेट वगैरे करू शकता ट्रान्झॅक्शन वगैरे म्हणून. जसं मी इथे काल राईट क्लिक वगैरे करून करत होतो ना, इन्सर्ट ट्रान्झॅक्शन वगैरे म्हणा, इन्सर्ट फोल्डर, तसे तुम्हाला हे ऑप्शन्स वगैरे आहेत, शॉर्टकट्स वगैरे आपण म्हणूया. ओके. बट कीप इन माइंड whenever you are log in to the SAP, so you will be on SAP Easy Access screen. जनरली आपल्याला इंटरव्ह्यू मध्ये विचारतात व्हॉट इज SAP Easy Access screen. So you need to tell, like, whenever user log into the SAP system, when SAP open up with the screen, that screen is nothing but the SAP Easy Access screen, and this is a different screen, SPRO, customizing. Okay. कस्टमायझिंग हे पूर्णपणे आहे IMG स्क्रीन, डिस्प्ले IMG. ओके. सो हे जे आहे ते कॉन्फिगरेशन्स वगैरे आहे ते आपण आपल्या एसएपी ज्यावेळी आपण पीपीचं कॉन्फिगरेशन्स वगैरे करायला घेऊ त्या केसमध्ये आपण हे सगळं पाहूया की आपला एरिया कुठला असतो काय वगैरे वगैरे सगळं त्यावेळी पाहता येईल. ओके. बट मी तुम्हाला ह्याच्यानंतर हे प्रेझेंटेशन पण मे बी पाठवून ठेवून मी ईमेलला वगैरे सो दॅट यू विल जस्ट हे सगळे आपण पाहणार आहोत. प्रिंट ऑप्शन मी तुम्हाला बोललो, एखादं कॅन्सल कमांड असेल, एक्झिट असेल, सेव्ह असेल, इव्हन दिस बायनेक्युलर्स फॉर सर्चिंग हे सगळं आपण आहेत. ओके ठीक आहे. देन स्टेटस बार. स्टेटस बार म्हणजे जसं आपण काल ह्या बाजूला पाहिलं की कोणता क्लायंट आहे, कोणता ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स आहे, कोणती सिस्टीम आहे, ही ऑल इन्फॉर्मेशन तुम्ही ह्या एसएपीच्या ह्या बाजूला पाहू शकता. जनरली स्टेटस बार म्हणल्यानंतर आता समजा इथे मी एखादं ट्रान्झॅक्शन वगैरे ओपन करतोय फॉर एक्झाम्पल /MMBE म्हणजे हा तर या केसमध्ये समजा मी आता इथे एखादा मटेरियल टाकला हा फॉर एक्झाम्पल I'm not sure whether this exists or not. Okay. If the moment I execute it, so whatever the information that is displaying over here, no, this is a status bar. So it will tell you what is the status of this execution. The moment you enter the material, enter the plant and execute it, no, so system will tell you whether this activity has been properly executed or not, or any sort of message that SAP wants to provide to the user that has been showed over here. Okay. So shown over here. So this is nothing but the status bar. Here also you can see the here you can see the system, even the client, which user logged in, then transactions, response time. So all these details you can see over here. Okay. See, I just click over here, then you can see here. Okay, all these details are there. If you want to just keep it aside, you can do it in this way. Okay, so all these informations like this. Okay, Windows function in SAP. आता हे ज्यावेळी आपण ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स वगैरे SAP करू त्यावेळी आपल्याला हे ऑल दीज डिटेल्स आपल्याला लागतात जनरली. सो मे बी इफ यू आर ऑन अ पर्टिक्युलर ट्रान्झॅक्शन, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट /MB51. ओके. आता मी इथे I'm just entering the plan and I just want that system by this MB51 transaction material document list. So system should show the material documents from the plant IN47 because this is what we have specified on the selection screen. So SAP will yeah. So these are the documents. Okay. And if you want to see this particular thing, maybe just keep a cursor over this document and just click on this. So it will tell you the detail, like what was the storage location, what movement type occurred. So whether it is a 601 sales order, goods issue against sales order delivery. So material document. So these are the internal documents. Those are created when you are performing some transactions, some events get triggered in the SAP screen. No? So these documents are triggered. And these documents are specific to a particular sales order or particular production order. हे आपण ज्यावेळी पाहू पुढे जसं जसं त्यावेळी तुम्हाला हे क्लिअर होऊन जाईल. सो ऑल दीज डिटेल्स यू कॅन सी. ओके. हे सगळं आता जसं की मी तुम्हाला त्या डॉक्युमेंटवरती क्लिक केलं अँड आय जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस डिस्प्ले सो दॅट आय कुड सी दी एंटायर्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन. सो सिमिलरली ऑल these sort of details are available. We will see once we execute some transactional data when we go to the SAP PP master data. Okay. Here these are some common functional function keys, shortcut you can say. Like if you want to see any sort of help, you can if you are on the SAP screen and you need any sort of help. Okay. So you just click on F1 function F1. Yes. So you will see what is the meaning of this particular, because you just click over this particular document and you want to see what exactly this means. So अशा प्रकारे तुम्ही याची हेल्प वगैरे घेऊन you can read out like what exactly this document means. हे सगळं. आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल मे बी तुम्हाला अजून जर पाहिजे असेल, if you go one step back and you want to see what is material or what is a storage location, what is a vendor. Okay, so you just keep a cursor over here and just click on F1. No, maybe not on field, maybe here. Yeah. So you will see what is a vendor. So alphanumeric key uniquely identifying the document with a vendor number. All this information you can see here. So if you want to see what is meant by movement type, so that you can see. Maybe if I just close this movement type. Movement type is nothing but when we are having a material in our plant, and if you want to just move those material from one storage location to another storage location, or if it is consumed during assembly or consumed during a production order, so there are certain movements are happening. Because what happened, no, we are getting the materials from the vendor is a person who is generally located around our organization, or our located around a plant, who supplies a raw material or some semi-finished material, finished material. No, those materials are supplied. So okay, once those materials are coming to our factory, so they are in with certain movement type. So that movement maybe to make class 101, then 103. So quality inspection. So these are nothing but the movement type. Okay. हे तुम्हाला अजून
Nothing, we can see nothing but the status of our material here. It exists.
come again.
It means when where our material is exit.
It
Status
doesn't
of our material.
yes, status. I mean, if let's say you have brought some material, okay, any raw material that you have brought up to your factory, okay, and you want to locate that material, so you will see with 101 movement that material has come to the particular storage location. Okay, the same material has been issued to the production, so then there would be a different movement type. Okay, once those materials are being introduced into our factory or stores, so those would be with 101 moment, goods receipt we call it. Okay, and the moment that material goes to a fact or goes to a particular shop for a production usage, so at that time the movement type would be different. That would say issued to the production. Okay, if you want to see what are the various kind of movement types are available, so you just click on here. So you will see all these movement types. 101, as I said, goods GR, goods receipt. 102, reversal of goods receipt. Okay, so similarly, if I want to see which movement type is for goods issue, so that is a 261 generally, goods issue for order. Okay, so similarly, if you want to see what is mean by 601, so that is a goods issue against sales order. Delivery. Goods issue against the delivery. It means that you have a one requirement from a particular customer, and the moment you are deliver that order from your factory, so that movement would be movement would be denoted with 601 movement type. So these are the different movement types, and those are standard movement type actually. Okay, these are all class specified by the SAP. Like these are the movement type used by the business while working in different areas. So not only for the production, but in quality also there are certain movements are there. So if you see 103, so that is related to the GR into the block stock. I mean, some due to some quality issues, and you want to keep that inventory into the block stock, so that it should not be used by the production shop, or it should not be used by the production. So that is somewhat keep with movement type 103. Okay, so this is something about the movement type. आपण जसं जसं पुढे जाऊ तशा खूप साऱ्या मुवमेंट टाईपने आपल्याला पाहायच्या पण आहेत. पण दिस इज फॉर युअर इन्फॉर्मेशन. जर तुम्हाला याची इन्फॉर्मेशन घ्यायची असेल, व्हेरियस कोणत्या फील्ड्स वगैरे असतील, सो यू नीड टू जस्ट place a cursor on that field and press F1, so that system will give you the details about that particular field. असे खूप सारे ट्रान्झॅक्शन राहतात. मे बी नॉट नेसेसरी लाईक वी शुड नो एव्हरीथिंग अबाउट these fields. So at that point, maybe you can just place a cursor and get the help and read it out. Okay, so these are something like select views, F5, organizations level, like this. We will see later on. हे आपल्या पूर्ण पोर्शन रिलेटेड आहे, त्यामुळे ज्या वेळी आपण तेथे पाहू ना, त्यावेळी ह्या गोष्टी आपसूक पाहायला मिळतील तुम्हाला. Then menu paths and T code. Okay, as I said, so T code here you can put in the command bar. Okay, T code can be put, and if you want to just access those transaction code by following those menus, no. Yesterday I told you like how you can expand those folders and you will navigate to that particular area where you can see those transactions. So this is nothing but the various ways to access the transactions in SAP. See here in the command bar, what happens? XK03 display vendor master data, display vendor master data. So this is nothing but the transaction code user has put it. And the moment you click on this enter is no, I mean, you can press enter, or maybe you can simply click over here. So this green tick itself is a enter. Okay, so that it will take you to the next screen where you can see the details about that vendor. Okay, हे फार म्हणजे just एक basic levels आहे. So I just wanted to tell you what is a transactions. I have already tell you like what is a transactions. Transactions is nothing but SAP is having no huge amount of data, and if you want to access, if you want to get the particular report, or if you want to see a particular stock of a particular component, if you want to see the production order status, if you want to see a particular production order, you want to see the document. So every time in order to access those details, you need a transactions. So, I mean, if you are familiar with those things, if you want to see, maybe you want to see some 101 goods movement for the plant IN47. You want to, your basic requirement is what? You want to see which are the materials, which are goods receipt in the plant IN47. Okay. So I mean, if you just come over here in the SAP Easy Access screen, and if you don't know that particular transaction, how you will get that report? How you will see the number of materials which are inverted by the stores as a goods receipt? Okay, so this is for that reason you need to know the transactions code in order to get those details. Okay, so that is the importance of the transaction, knowing the transactions code. Now, if I just click on with these inputs on the selection screen that I want to see the 101 movement, and for the plant IN47, the moment I execute it, no, I will get the list of the material. So this is one of the material which has been goods received on 13th of January 2014. Okay. And this is the another material width. This has been goods receipt. This is a material document number. Okay, and the quantity that has been received. Okay, so this is 300 kg. Okay, how that material is being received, how do we do the 101 movement? That is a different part. Maybe that we will see in the upcoming lectures. Okay. Now, if you want to see any maybe 261 movement, okay, you want to know which are the materials being issued to the production, or maybe any other area or a segment of a business from the plant IN47. Okay, so I mean, there are no any list, but the moment if you just remove this IN47 and if you just click on, so system will know will give the details of all goods issue which happened from different plant. See here. Okay, so this is the plant 1000, this is 1000, then 3000, this is a different plant. So these are the plant, and if you want, because we have not specified the plant on the selection screen, what we specified only the 261. So that is the reason you could see only 261 goods movement. You are not, you can't see 101 goods movement or other goods movement. So this is because how you are giving the inputs on the selection screen. Since I have not specified the plant on the selection screen, so system gives me the details of all the plant that has 261 goods movement. So maybe if you just come down, so you will see different plants. So even see here 1100 Berlin. So this is a different plant. Okay, so all this information is accessible. Okay, so this might be some most of the goods movement or goods issued to the production. So that is the reason you cannot see here the plant. Maybe no multiple records are there. So that is the reason. Now I would have clicked on a particular document, so that is the reason it is opening that document. So system will take some time. Accidentally, I clicked on one of the document, no? So that is the reason system is opening that document. See, this is a document. Okay, and here you will see all those details. So like if you want to see material, okay, you just need to click over here and you need to see quantity. So the quantity for this material was 149. So you can see here where means like movement type. What was the movement type? 131. This is a different movement. 131. Which was the plant Dresden, and its code is 1200. What is the storage location? Storage location code is 0001. So all this information you can see here. Okay, this is an order. Okay, so this material got no one issued, or maybe 131. 131 is nothing but let me see. I think goods or some related to process or how. One 131. Wait, goods receipt, but I'm not sure where. Goods receipt. So it is also one of the type of the goods receipt. Okay. 131. They have not specified here. It could be goods receipt against, I'm not sure, but let's check it out. Okay, so this is a order. So what is a order? If I just double click on the order, so it will open the order. Okay, so this you can see here. See, this is the production order, CO production order. Okay, order type is production cost collector. Yeah, this is something related to the there are different kind of manufacturing setups. So maybe repetitive manufacturing, then discrete manufacturing. हे आपण आपल्या नेक्स्ट ह्याच्यामध्ये पाहूया. सो डिफरंट सिनारिओज मध्ये डिफरंट गुड्स रिसिप्ट राहतात. डिस्क्रीट मध्ये आपल्या 101 गुड्स मुवमेंट राहते आणि 131 ही आहे रिपिटेटिव्ह REM मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग आपण म्हणतो त्याला, रिपिटेटिव्ह मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग. ओके, लेट्स मूव्ह टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. ओके, हे झालं ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स, ओपन ट्रान्झॅक्शन इन न्यू सेशन सांगितलं तुम्हाला. टी कोड्स फ्रॉम द हिस्ट्री लिट. आता if you have entered, I mean, you have used MB51 and you need not to enter the transaction in the command field. Also, okay, what you can do here is you simply just click on this arrow. So you will see like which T codes you have previously entered, maybe MB51. So straightforward, you can select it. And the moment you enter, SAP will open that screen. Okay. Similarly, CR03, this is related to the work center. The moment I click it, so it will open the display work center. So similarly, this is the importance of, you can see the list of the transactions which you have used previously, and you can access from here. Display transactions code. Okay, yes, I have already tell you this. Okay, wait. Extra settings, then display technical names. Maybe no. Wait. आता समजा हे आहे. ओके, extras technical details. Yes, here you can see the transaction code and the transaction text. What does it mean by MMBE? आपण transaction code टाकताना इथे टाकतो MMBE, but what it means, stock overview. So अशा पद्धतीने आता हे material document list. तुम्हाला if you want to know what is the transaction code for this material document list, there are multiple ways to know the material document list. Either you can just click open and you can see the transaction just by clicking over here. MB51, this is the transaction name. Okay, so these are some alternatives that they have specified. So display the technical names. Transaction displayed on the menu. This is also we have seen yesterday. The moment we just navigate to the various folders, okay, from the SAP Easy Access screen, so you will see all those details. Then menu path, we have seen Microsoft. This is nothing. Yeah, these are related to our SAP R/3. That is SAP system. Creating favorites. Yesterday, I told you how you can create a folder or favorite folder. You can add multiple transaction into that folder. So these are those things. Yesterday, no, I was creating and clicking and click and drag method. Either you can no just click on that transaction and drag to that favorite folder, so that you will have a no. Yesterday we have created, I guess. Let me show. So yeah, yesterday I have just added these favorites. Okay, initially. Then I have I had created one folder. So no, that will that and where I have just no like this. I just click on and enter. I mean, all those transactions which I have created as added as a favorite, I have just dragged and just keep it in this trimetrics folder. So I could see. I mean, the moment I just no, I could see there are no if it yes if SAP is being no used by several users, single user ID, and you are quietly working on some some few transactions, and for that reason you want to know like I don't want to remember no, I'll just follow this particular folder, and by the name no I'll just memorize it and we'll make a use of while creating some transactional data. ओके स्पेस व्यवस्थित आहे ना याचा म्हणजे असं लक्षात येते ना पूर्ण
हो हो
ओके ठीक then populating data using drop down yes आता हे जनरली ऍप्लिकेशन वर्क एरिया आहे मी नंतर कव्हर करेल डेटा एंट्री फील्ड्स जस्ट I just told you know MB15 कुठलं पण ट्रान्झॅक्शन वगैरे घेतलं and then maybe you need to enter those fields and once you enter no so system will populate all the information that you want to see based upon the input that you have provided on the selection screen. So this is something related to that type of data that we will see later on, and this has nothing to do. I mean, this is what printing hard copy and all. This is not needed actually. Country key. So this is not needed as well. Address and time zone not required. But maybe you can just go through these things. So yeah. SAP system messages. Now see, these are the like various kind of messages. Error message. So once you are putting some informations which are not valid, system will throw that error that this is something SAP come across that error that this is not executable. This will not executed. No, and maybe sometimes what happens, we put some inputs on the selection screen, and the moment we executed, no system throws some message, and that with this green tick. Okay, we will see warning message. System will tell you there are some warnings, so this cannot be it might cause some issues and all, but those are only warning message. With warning only you can just proceed further. Okay, but with error message you cannot proceed further unless and until you resolve that error. You cannot proceed further. Okay, maybe I'll show you. Let's see stock overview. Okay, the moment I entered this 98LK and maybe I entered one of the plant IN47 and executed. See, the material 98LK does not exist or it is not activated. Okay, this is what we are getting. And maybe if I just the material not exist. Okay, and if I just execute it, no, so see, generic searches are not allowed. I mean, system will not allow you to just execute without any input. Okay, so these are some kind of message also. This is another kind of message, because here you could see only the messages with this cross tick. So that I will showcase. Maybe this is one of the table actually. What is table? Maybe I'll park this question aside, and whenever you will be some comfortable on the transactional data, then maybe I will tell you. So maybe if I just execute this thing, see, no value is found. So I'm not sure whether they have changed with latest, but this is what these are some error messages. Okay, sometimes these are error indicate that problem that must be corrected before continuing. We will see this one. Warning message, we are getting some warning messages also, but this will not stop our work. Basics display transactions code. Yeah, this we will see later on. Okay. Now we will just quickly move to what is SAP. This is what I presented when I was in Sweden. Okay. Yeah. Basically, what is SAP that we have seen? So what is a business process in PP? Okay, that we will see. What are the various master data used in PP? That we will see. These are nothing but this master data. So when I say material master, bill of material, work center, routing, so these are the PP master data. So what do you mean by the master data? So in order to execute the manufacturing related activities in SAP, so we need to have certain master data. Okay. Just take an example of that I have given you yesterday. So without having some dictionary or maybe without creating some contacts on your mobile, so you cannot even call to anyone. Okay, in that case, you need to just enter the number manually and then you need to call. But no, if you have the contacts in your contacts saved in your mobile, so it would be bit easy for you to dial a number or to send a messages and all. Okay, so this for the mobile, those are nothing but the master data. Okay, so similarly, yeah, in order to execute or in order to run the SAP system in the manufacturing area or maybe in the business also, because the materials are not needed for the manufacturing area, it would be needed by the different modules also, like SD module, because they are also dealing with some materials. They are also dealing with some bill of material also. They are also dealing with work center. Okay, not sometimes, but work centers and routing, those are mostly related to the manufacturing. But bill of material also from the various required in the various modules as well, like ESD, then maybe then QM also sometimes it refers. Then apart from that, some PM plant maintenance is a different module where also they need to see the bill of material. So these are nothing but the master data used in a PP. PP is nothing but SAP PP is nothing but SAP production planning. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We have seen what is a SAP ERP. SAP stands for System Applications and Products in Data Processing. Yesterday we have seen three layers: application layer, the presentation layer, application layer, and the database. Okay. SAP is in. This is nothing but the ERP. So there are various kind of ERP, enterprise resource planning softwares are available in the market, but SAP is widely used. So SAP software was founded in 1972 by these 5 IBM engineers. Okay, and later on they formed the software, the ERP company as a SAP. And nowadays there are a lot of what I would say, lot of competitors are for SAP. Maybe even Oracle is one of the ERP. Okay, there are a lot of other local ERPs are there, but Oracle is one of the competitor for SAP. And these were the name of the 5 IBM engineers who invented this software. These fully integrated modules which covers virtually every business areas, that we will see how it creates or no how it covers every business areas. Okay. Now just consider a particular scenario that we are working in a particular manufacturing company. Okay, and customer place an order. Okay, if you want to see, if you want to have a particular maybe you if you want to design a particular component or maybe particular product you want to see, and if that product will be will start its manufacturing based upon the ordering, maybe take an example of if someone would want to have the gold jewelry that would weight around maybe 25 gram, and there would be some custom design. So what it will do, it will customer will know, customer maybe here I have shown with that he is calling to the sales and all, but maybe sometimes he will approach to the let's say that jewelry shop and will ask, this is what my requirement. So what then they will do, they will see like whether as per the customer's requirement, whether they do have that particular jewelry in stock. So if it is not stock, what happens? No, see here, there are some I have showcased something no here with this inventory. So if this inventory is available, then maybe no, this inventory can be if that jewelry is available readily, so then it will be delivered to the customer. But consider a scenario where customer is come up with certain no certain certain product which is not readily available in stock. So in that case, what happens? So then he will reach out to the sales department. Sales department will see whether we have a stock or not. So if it is not in stock, so like this is something, yeah, sales no, if this is not available in stock, then sales will know directly triggers or contact to the production planning that they would want to build a stock for that particular component or a product. So, and for building that particular product, if we don't have the materials or the raw materials, then production planning team will have to take a will reach out to the vendors, so that no vendors would provide all those materials. They will work on that raw material with the help of some workers, some manpower, some machines which are available on the shop floor, and they would make a stock of that particular product, and it would post that component to the inventory or the stores. Okay, and from the warehouse or stores, that component would again deliver to the customer. Okay, so here nothing but these are the various departments which are interacting with each other. Sales department interacting with the logistics to check the availability of the component which for which the order has been placed. So if it is not available in stock, they will coordinate with the production planning. Production planning will take a help of the finance also for, why for a finance? Because they have prepared something, so they have booked some cost. Okay, so all they will have to book the cost, and they have to put it to the they have to just inform to the finance that we have produced these things. So now whatever the labor cost, whatever the material cost that we have entered, so that they need to post. Okay, so once they are done with all these kind of things, then it would be available to the customers. Now here HR comes into the picture. This is one of the module also, HR SAP success factors and all. There are multiple modules are there, and HR is one of them. So why HR we require here? For for recruitment process. So then for recruitment of the sales people or the people from the different area, so they would need some collaborative efforts from the HR side as well. Even if shop floor also, if they would want to have less number of employees, no shop floor people. So, and considering the demand or the considering the forecast, so that would be there in the financial year. So for that reason, they would need some manpower. Okay, and this is something shop floor execution. So this is something, see, production planning is a different department. So what it says, it interacts with all these departments, and then they are just giving some instructions to the shop floor. Okay, shop floor execution. See, and here the material final product is manufactured or assembled, and then it would bring to the stock into the warehouse, and from warehouse hello.
Inventory includes raw material as well as finished goods.
Yes. बरं, याच्यामध्ये ह्या पिक्चर जस्ट या प्रोसेसमध्ये तुम्हाला काही डाऊट्स असेल तर सांगा. असं नको व्हायला की मीच बोलतोय. मे बी काही डाऊट्स असतील तर मला थांबवत जावं आणि मला विचारत जावं.
ऍक्च्युली मला एचआरचा रोल थोडा परत समजावून सांगा.
एचआरचा रोल कसा राहतो की consider a scenario where it has been forecasted. it has been decided that for the financial year 2024-2025, we would have no lot of orders are there, and considering those orders, we don't have enough manpower. Okay, in various departments, like it would be the sales, warehouse, in the finance. So all these departments would, like considering the workload that we would have, the available manpower is not sufficient. Okay, so for that reason, they would want that HR department comes into the picture and do some recruitment for different departments within the organizations. Okay, and what happens at the end of the month, maybe like finance teams needs to be conveyed some figures to the HR also, like who were present in a particular month, who were absent in a particular month. So all these data HR needs to give to the finance department also. Okay, so based on that, they are making our salaries. Okay, so this is something the various departments are interacting with each other, so that that particular process, or no, that the organizations runs without any issues, or no, without any interruptions. Because see, like if any of the department would get failed, no, then you can expect, I mean, material or the product will not be delivered to the customers on right time. So if you don't have the vendors, then how they would know, no, like which kind of material needs to be supplied or delivered to the shop. Okay, and in what quantity. So then maybe if they are not cleared about the quantity, then there could be some instances where no lot of material would get dumped in the yard, warehouse yard, and this is not feasible. So what is feasible? I'm considering the forecast, and no, so this is something the manufacturing company works. Now when SAP comes into the picture, that we will see what happens. Okay, let me just, yeah. Actually, okay. So why do we require SAP ERP? Why it is required? Okay, see, customers is making an inquiry to the sale, and sale team will check the inventory with the logistic or the warehouse department. And if they come to know, like the product is not available, see, so whether the sale people will deliver that product on time to the customer? No, because they do not have an inventory. I mean, see, if inventory is available, no, they can easily deliver to the customer. But the moment if it is not available, how sale people will come to know? So then for every time they would need to reach out to the logistic, need to check whether that component is available or not. So here SAP comes into the picture. So it gives detailed information for every department, like the material or the product for which we are getting the orders from the customer, whether do we have that material in stock. So if it is not stock, okay, so then what action needs to be done? Okay. So this is what I have just simulated, like what would be the problems with a decentralized system. So when I say decentralized system, is nothing but no, like every department working or interacting separately. I mean, for no getting some information, they need to inform. But if you see this particular slide, what you could see. So customer place an order, sales, they will access the centralized SAP system. So when I say centralized SAP system means what? Single SAP system would be accessed by multiple users across all the departments. Okay, and they will easily access. They will put those material numbers into the different transactions codes or the reports which are available with them. Okay, and they will come to know whether the stock for that product is available with us or not. If it is not, then no, like certain things are happen in the back end, and that would trigger some message to the inventory department that there is some sales order coming from the customer and this material is not in stock. Okay, so in order to produce that material, in order to do the assembly of that material, we need some raw material. So so the production planning will comes into the picture, and they would, with the help of the purchasing department, they would call the materials from the vendor side. So vendor will come up with the materials and place the material into the warehouse so that you can see the inventory is available. Okay, once the inventory is available, whether it could be semi-finished or the raw material, so those would be available. That information will goes to the shop floor. So based on that, no, like shop floor people will start doing the assembly, start doing some production. Yes. Any questions?
No.
Hello.
No, sir.
Okay. So based on those inputs, shop floor people will start their executions, will ensure no that product is available in stock. So it would be again picks into again no put it into the warehouse. So then sales people will come to know that the inventory is available now. Maybe we can deliver the sales order. Sales order is nothing but what customers has asked us and what we are delivering, because this is something, because see, there are a lot of department, I mean there are various departments in an organizations. Okay, and if a particular customer comes up with no any particular product requirement, so every department should know like for which sales order we are working on.
सर आणखी याच्यामध्ये क्वालिटी मॅनेजमेंट पण पाहिजे होतं मला
Yes,
वाटतं, म्हणजे
yes.
जसं शॉप फ्लोअर वरती प्रोडक्ट तर बनलेला आहे पण क्वालिटी पण चेक
हा,
करायची, तर
yes.
त्याच्यासाठी लागणारं पण
हो, हो,
मटेरियल
हो.
आपल्याकडे अवेलेबल आहे.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, because quality QM is not intensively used in the different organizations. No QM module, I'm saying QM department is there, but what happens? No, QM is not intensively used in the SAP. Apart from 101 some goods movement, they are not using. They are not doing in process inspections. They are totally relying on the shop floor and the production planning team about the quality of the product that they are doing or they manufacturing. So that is the reason we do not have any sort of reporting. I mean, there is a QM module available in SAP, but very few organizations are using those. Clear enough? Okay. See, the key benefits of the centralized SAP system. This is the slide where we see, no, like this SAP is available in centrally, and this is what the benefit that we have, because it eliminates the duplication, discontinuity, and redundancy in the data. So you will come to know the material. You will come to know the different types of the materials which are available with them. So and it avoids the duplication actually. I mean, if you have a stock for that particular material, so you cannot produce that unless you consume the existing stock. So maybe in that way, you cannot produce multiple. See, if you have a particular particular product in stock and customer comes up with no like some quantity, like say 5 quantity, and you are having a 10 quantity. So it is no like I mean, with SAP system, it is easily traceable that we have a stock of 10 quantities for that material. It's a matter of just placing all them together and just deliver to the customer. But with SAP, if we see this particular slide, no, and there could be instances where sales people don't have any control, because there could be some mismatches about the quantity, or not having the proper ERP in place. So it would be a bit difficult to see, like though if we have a stock for that particular component, but if sales team just miss that follow up or some quantity, so in that case they will have to prepare, and there would be unnecessary duplication of that particular component. And it provides the information across the different departments. So that's what I inform, like once we are getting the sales order, so it will be known to every department that we have a sales order coming from this customer. How that will known to production planning and all, maybe that I will tell you later on. So I think it would get disconnected because it's 9 o'clock. So let's meet on tomorrow. Tomorrow we will start. I will give some briefing about this 2 to 3 slides, and then we will start SAP for the SAP. I mean, for the production planning. Okay.